Rob and I did something dumb last night or early this morning. We stayed up until 2 a.m. binge watching something called Jungle Outlast or The Outlast Jungle. It's on Netflix. It's almost like a Survivor Alone type situation. And there was so much drama that every time one episode would end, we'd go, we have to see the next one. If you haven't watched it, I highly suggest it. It is so stinking good. The rules are a little different from, oh no. The rules are a little different than Survivor and all of that because you can go between tribes. So on today's agenda here at The Blended Nest, well, actually, I was going to tell you, my eyes popped open at 6. They were wide open. I looked at my phone and I said, Deb, throw the covers back over your head and go back to sleep. So I slept until I think 7:15. That's a good sleep-in time for me. Back to our agenda. We were just outside. We got a late start, unfortunately. We are working on the little space behind the garage. I'll put a little clip next. I need to update you on this too. So many things are happening here at The Blended. There is a spot right behind our garage that has become the total dumping ground. Total dumping ground for sticks, empty plant thingamabobs that the plants come in, just anything that you can think of. So we're having people over and I said, that little area needs to go. It just needs to be cleaned. So we just cleaned all that up and now I'm going to hang a hose hanger in that area and hang the heavier hose in case we ever need it. I'm going to hang it right on the side of the garage, kind of a little bit into the bushes so you won't see it. And I'll show you afters, but here's what it looks like. Used to look like. I'm going to go back out there, get the hose hung, get everything put back, and I'll show you what it looks like after. But these little things that I'm doing around the house take minutes. And they're things that I think about. I spend more time thinking about them than it would actually getting them done. And I'm just trying to inspire you to get those little things done. And I started a little series. I shared this earlier. I started sharing longer videos on TikTok and YouTube, if you like that kind of thing. And I'll share my link here for TikTok and share my link for YouTube next. But before I go outside, do you remember over Memorial Day weekend, I ended up in the hospital with a swollen gland? Welcome to my life. Now it's the left one. This one has been surgically removed. Everything but the tail, back in the tail of the parotid, back in November of 2013. That's a longer story. I'll go into that later. But that was removed. So I don't have much of a gland left. And Tuesday, it started getting sore. I didn't eat strawberries. I didn't eat anything funky. And I was able to kind of milk it. You have to do that with glands that are sluggish, that don't want to work. And Wednesday, it got a little worse. And today, it hurts. I called the ENT on Tuesday. They called me Wednesday. I didn't see the voicemail. I called today and they're closed. So I'm on an antibiotic for the chronic sinus infection I've had since March. And because I have a doctor background around a nursing background. I was a nurse. I've started on oral steroids that I have. I don't think they're working. Because today I woke up and it is, yeah. So I told Rob last night before we went to bed, if you see me get in the car and drive away, I'm probably going to go to urgent care or something. I'm going to tough it out as long as I can because there's not much left of this parotid, so it can't be that bad. And because I have Sjogren's, that, you know, my labs have been normal for the last couple of years, my antibodies and my Sjogren's markers and all of that, the rheumatologist didn't want to run any labs right after this episode of the swollen parotid over Memorial Day because he said with all of the antibiotics and the IV steroids and all of that, it would be skewed. So I don't think my Sjogren's is coming back. I think there's been a lot of stress going around. And I have a feeling stress comes out in your body in different ways. And I just have a feeling that this is the way my body is dealing with it. So yeah, it's no bueno. It's just like my body to say, you know what? It's the holiday. Let's just start misbehaving. Let's just start acting up. This is what it looks like to be working outside in this heat in the shade. I came in to get a little bit of agua and I'm going right back out because we need to get this done. It just needs to be done. We're not overdoing it. We're taking lots of breaks in the house, drinking a lot of water. And the pain med kicked in, so it's not that bad right now. So it's good. It's good. It's all good. And you would be shocked behind the garage what it looks like now. It is night and day. And it makes me so happy because if we ever have friends go around the back of the garage into the fenced in area, it doesn't look like a junk heap. It doesn't look like the city dump. Rob and I got a lot of stuff done last. Is there something wrong, Mr. Isidro?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just open the door.
Okay.
Mercy.
Oh, my.
The driver can't even pull away.
Oh, no. Sorry, Mr.
So
Amazon. Do you think we're having a party?
Gosh.
We having a party this weekend?
I don't know, but this is crazy.
I wanted to show you some of the things that we're going to be using tomorrow night at the party. Keep in mind, I went with a lot of neutrals because I want to be able to use it all year long. So I didn't buy anything patriotic. I have flags out there, etc. But this is what I bought. First, I grabbed this runner. This is going to go down the middle of the table. And then I bought these chargers. They have several different colors. As you can see, there's a lighter khaki and several shades of brown. Then I bought this melamine dishware set, which I absolutely love. It looks like it's ceramic, but it's not. So if anyone accidentally drops it on the ground, it won't shatter. I grabbed some outdoor silverware. I think this is so cool. It's just a very simple design with brown handles. And this silverware comes in lots of different colors, but I just went with the brown to continue the theme. And then I grabbed these striped napkins. They also come in a lot of different colors, but I think this is the start of it.